to the Gilded Eye. Today we're here to see what you are currently healing from and what healing energies you are currently attracting. So we have 4 groups for you to choose from. Group 1, 2, 3, and 4, using 4 different decks for each group. So take a moment to decide which deck you feel the most attracted to. With that being said, I'll see you in your pick a card reading. Hey Group 1, welcome to your reading. So what I am seeing here as we start off with the card that you chose, Knight of Cups reversed. And this tells me that you are healing from rushing into things fast with your emotions. You're healing from getting too emotionally involved in things. You're healing from maybe being overly sensitive or taking things to heart. You're also healing from not being able to let things go. Maybe in the past you've, or even currently, may have an issue with letting things go and moving on to the next phase in your life. But since you're reaching a point where you are able to balance your emotions a little bit more and actually see and understand why it is that you respond the way in which you do, you're entering a space where you're able to move on from situations. Maybe you felt in the past that maybe you've dealt with depression or just feeling down all the time in the past, and now you're going to be entering a phase in your life, a new season where an energy, a mindset, where you just see the brighter side of things. You're going to be looking at things more positively in your life. Perhaps you used to be very pessimistic with things and just always excuse that with the thought process of maybe being logical and trying to see all sides of things, trying to play devil's advocate. But you're entering a space now where you don't even acknowledge negative thoughts that arise, or you're trying not to even acknowledge possible negative situations. And even if you do acknowledge them, you're not allowing it to discourage you from doing certain things or saying certain things and dragging you down. Then we have, I see a disappointment that you have experienced in the past, and you are healing from that. You are moving ahead into a new energy that is coming soon. And this situation is possibly a result of being emotionally imbalanced and causing you to act out in rash behaviors, or this situation caused you to feel this way for the last few months or year. However, you're walking out of that energy into something new in your life. And this newness that's coming is taking you on a new path in which you're going to be presented with opportunities. I'm really getting a love vibe from this. So if you have had a bad breakup in the past, perhaps that is what this disappointment is referring to. Maybe you are looking forward to really being with this person and it just didn't work out. But your spirit team wants you to know that you will have, well, yeah, you do have opportunities coming soon in love, and this time you're going to be more balanced than what you were in the past, and you are going to be more nurturing in your next relationship. You're going to be more vulnerable and open. And this could also be a reminder for you to have that energy when you step into a new relationship, or even just platonic relationships in general with others, to be more, you're being encouraged to be more open, to be more accepting, to be forgiving of the situation that has happened to you. Because once you step into that state of forgiveness, that is when the new opportunities are going to come your way. Group 1, I also see that maybe in the past you were neglected in your relationship in some way. You didn't receive the nurturing that you wanted. Perhaps you were not able to give or express your love to the other person in the way in which you wanted because you did not feel safe. But you're stepping into a space where you feel more assured with yourself to make good decisions, to follow your intuition, and just in the fact you're going to be seated in the energy of knowing that your ancestors, your angels, God, whoever it is that you pray to or believe in, has a cloak of protection over you. You're starting to feel more protected. You're starting to feel more divinely guided in your life, Group 1. And this guidance is something that is going to help you be able to make decisions in the future. Maybe you felt that you haven't been able to listen to your intuition. You haven't been able to make the decisions you've been wanting to make, or just been feeling indecisive in general. Maybe you're not sure of where you want to go in life, but you're starting to step into an energy where you're feeling divinely guided, and that comes when you work and build on yourself. And that's what you've been doing, Group 1. I see that you have definitely been working on yourself. You've been perhaps eating healthier, getting more involved, excuse that honk, getting more involved spiritually, and getting more spiritually or religiously involved with things in your life. Just you're enhancing different areas of your life. I see that for you, Group 1. And this is bringing more harmony to you. In the past, you have just felt off balance and just not all the way connected with yourself, with the universe, with energies. But now you're stepping into a space where you feel a synergy that is going on in your life. You feel a flow. You're starting to go with the flow of things in your life. And yeah, just feeling more balanced, being able to make decisions, maybe even also being, like I said earlier, you being more open with others, just being able to have fun and express yourself, connecting with other people. I see that you are about to be connecting with a lot of other people, Group 1. Maybe you dealt with shyness in the past, or are still currently trying to overcome that. You're trying to open up more, and I see that you will open up more in the way that you've always been wanting to. Wow. So with that being said, I'm going to pull a few cards from Oracle deck and another deck. This one fell out. You are supported, Group 1. You are supported through everything that you do. You're supported in this process. And we have ancestors, guardians, guardian spirits, and higher self reversed. So like I said earlier, you felt that in the past, maybe you just did not feel connected, or even now, you may not feel connected to your spirit team who is supporting you. But they want to reassure you that they are supporting you, whether or not you feel their presence, whether or not you see omens or synchronicities. They are there helping you, Group 1. They're helping you to emerge into this new energy. So I'm going to pull a few oracle cards just to see something for you to look out for that will assist with your healing, or that is currently assisting, or that you are attracting. So we have get back to the basics. Beware of self-delusion. Great personal sorrow. Too much concern with sexual matters. And muddled, unclear thinking. So I'm seeing that this definitely reinforces the relationship aspect that I mentioned in the reading. Like maybe a lot of your indecisiveness that I mentioned had to do with a person, a breakup, someone in which you had a sexual or romantic relationship with. And maybe there was a point in which you kind of made yourself believe that something and that the relationship was working when it was actually not. And so your spirit team just wants to tell you to get back to the basics with yourself. Return to when you think about yourself in the past, and think of a time when things were going well for you. What were the habits you were practicing then? What was your mindset like? What were your hobbies? What were the things that you were doing? They want you to get back to those things. And even if you may find you're not interested in them, you returning to those things may help you find interest, develop interest in other things. You may used to paint or watercolor, and in the process of doing that, let's say you do it tomorrow, you say, I don't feel like doing this anymore. I'm actually gave it a try. I'm not feeling it. Maybe I'll draw. And that could be the other thing that comes towards you in the process. So getting back to the basics of the things that you used to find comfort in and the things that supported you at one point, that is what you need to be doing right now in Group 1. So with that being said, I'm going to end the reading. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If so, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more. I do free live readings every now and then, so if you subscribe, you'll get a notification of when I go live to get your free reading. With that being said, I'll see you in my next video. Group 1, stay golden. Peace out. Hey Group 2, welcome to your reading. So right off the bat, I want to say you guys should also check out Group 1's reading if you're trying to decide between the two, because they both have very similar messages. But I'll get started. So the card that you chose initially was the Knight of Scrolls, the Knight of Swords. This card tells me that you are entering a space where you are taking responsibility for the things that you do. You are speaking up more. You're not rushing into things like you used to. You are also just taking advantage of situations and opportunities that come your way. But you're definitely speaking up more. Maybe in the past you've had an issue with not voicing your thoughts, not speaking your mind about certain situations, but you are about to be prompted to do so. You're about to really start expressing yourself more. There's a load of energy coming towards you in which you just feel like you can do anything. You're going to be feeling very on top of the world, very much like you can conquer anything, very self-assured and confident in yourself. You are just stepping into a version of yourself where you have a lot more self-confidence and you have a lot more passion for projects, passion for your life, passion for things that you do. You're going to have a lot of willpower to really just push through those moments where you don't feel like doing certain things. And I feel like maybe that was something that you struggled with in the past, starting projects and not finishing them, or even just just losing momentum halfway through things, or even with just gaining the momentum to begin with in the first place to even start a project. But now you're entering a space where you're really going to be able to just do what you need to do for the things that you want to do, towards the things you want to do. Next, we have the Hanged Man reversed. This tells me that maybe in the past you used to sacrifice yourself a lot. You used to give up a lot of your time to others unnecessarily, but now you are reeling back in and taking more control of yourself. You're respecting yourself more by setting boundaries, by saying no to others. Oh my gosh. Please excuse that noise. I have my window open. I wanted a nice breeze, but you're not allowing others to just walk over you anymore. Maybe you also allowed others to make decisions for you in the past. That's a no-go. You're not allowing that anymore. And I just get that you are no longer setting yourself up for any kind of failure. You're not going to be participating in any self-depreciating or self-sacrificing behaviors in the name of a higher cause. I feel that you used to do that anymore, but now you're going to really just be looking out for yourself more at Group 2. So next we have Page of Cups and Six of Cups. These are very positive, and like I said, you might want to check out Group 1's message, but they tell me that, listen to that bird in the background. That goes with this card here, very nice. But it really just tells me you're following your intuition more, you're connecting with yourself more, you are maybe even connecting back to a version of yourself that was more happier in the past and participating in those behaviors, picking up on old behaviors that worked for you. You're going back to that. You may even be reflecting on a lot of old things, memories, people, situations that have happened to you with fondness, and you may be reaching out to people more and just connecting with them on a more genuine, authentic, emotional level. Group 2. That's so beautiful. I really just feel like just like a fairy kind of energy, like just someone who really just exudes positivity and a very youthful energy. So that's what you are emerging into group 2. Next we have the hero, which is also the fool. So all of this new healing energy, especially with you kind of doing so much reflection right now, it's allowing you to be better and adapt. And so there's a lot of growth that is happening. You are really going to be presented with new opportunities, but for the most part, you are emerging into a newer version of yourself. This newer version, unfortunately, had to come from a tower moment in which something broke down for you in the past and you had to start all the way over. But this situation, whatever it is that crumbled you in the past, it has finally cemented and laid a foundation for you to grow on top of group 2. And so you have been very resourceful in the past few months to a year, or even just recently, in trying to better yourself and trying to attract opportunities and trying to just participate in more things. You've really just been trying to do whatever it is that you can to grow. I feel that you chose this reading because you know that you are aware of your growth and maybe have even praised yourself for your growth recently. So this reading is honestly just serving as a confirmation for you. But I'm just here to tell you that you're doing an amazing job. I really just see you being a phoenix and emerging from the ashes. That's really what this is. So to move on, we have mystery reversed. You're definitely opening up more to others. Perhaps in the past you've always been somewhat of a mystery to others. You were that quiet person. You were that person that no one could really figure out all the way, that people kind of wondered about what you're like and who you are, but now you are stepping out of that energy and people are really starting to see you, group 2. So if you're wondering if anybody is noticing your glow up, people definitely are. So be very proud of that. And then we have these cards here. Yeah, you are definitely becoming someone who is really opening up and connecting with others with this Gemini energy. They are the life of the party. They communicate, they're curious, they are vibrant, they are expressive, and that is what you are becoming. That's what I feel like what you've always kind of wanted to exude. So know that you are headed towards that energy if you already aren't there. You're definitely attracting a lot more friends. Maybe in the past you've had an issue with connecting with other people and with making friends, but your spirit team is here to tell you that they are coming. Your new friends are coming towards you because you're growing so much that your vibration is raising, your energy is raising, and so now you are attracting people who meet at your level. You're attracting those who can relate to you. You're attracting those that push you a little bit, that push you to step out of your comfort zone more and emerge out of your shell a little bit more. You're emerging into this beautiful butterfly group 2. All right, so I'm gonna pull some cards just for extra commentary. Let's see. Ooh. see. We have I, and you are not a victim, you are a survivor. So whatever this situation was in the past that may have broken you in some way, your spirit team wants you to know that you are very strong and that you did the very best that you could to emerge out of that situation. They want you to know that they are very proud of you for that. And then we have this card, I. You know, people usually say that in slang terms to me in a more dismissive way, when you're dismissing someone or a situation. And that relates back to this energy in which you're not allowing people to walk over you anymore. You're not sacrificing yourself for others. You're no longer being a people pleaser anymore, group 2. You're not settling for anything less. And so with that being said, I'm going to pull a few last cards so that we can see some last commentary or even a situation that your spirit team wants you to know of. Here we have crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So all of this growing that you are doing is creating new opportunity for you. It's creating a new source of income, something that is going to help propel you financially. Like I just said, we have both money or property coming through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So whatever it is this new project that you are thinking of right now, know that it is bringing you money. It is bringing you financial freedom. I would also even just say play the lottery one day. If you're feeling lucky, or there's just know there's some money coming towards you soon. We have pale. So if you're in a sticky financial situation or just have struggled with that in the past, know that the money coming towards you is going to help you get you out of that, rebuild your credit, pay off debts, or just even get you set like you've been wanting to for a while. Let's see if there's any more. Yes, we have Beetle, good fortune. There's a lot of money coming for you soon. Ear, good news. Man, seek out information that will help you. And hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So you're going to be providing help for others, or if there is something that you currently need help with, your spirit team is encouraging you to seek out that help because it will be readily given to you. I think that is definitely financial related. So group 2, there is so much money coming for you soon. Hopefully you're really excited about that. I feel excited for you, okay? So be on the lookout for that. And like I said earlier, just be proud of yourself for overcoming whatever tough situation that was in the past, because now you are emerging into this person that you've always wanted to be, who has all of these friends, and is able to just express themselves. That's amazing. All right, with that being said, I'm going to end the reading. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel for more. I do free live readings every now and then. So if you subscribe, you'll get a notification of when I go live, and I'll be able to give you a free reading. With that being said, group 2, I will see you in my next video. Stay golden and peace out. Hi, group 3, welcome to your reading. So for the first card that we had for you, we had the Star. And this card represents, in the space of healing, someone that is very down, who's always feeling very down and uninspired with things in their life. You may have just not had the energy to put towards, you may have just not had energy to put towards things that were important to you. You may just have not been feeling inspired. But Spirit Team wants you to know that that energy is being overcome. You are stepping into a space where you have more faith in yourself. You have more faith in your Spirit Team when it comes to your daily life. Next, we have Eight of Pentacles reversed. That card talks about you being impatient with yourself, you being a perfectionist, you taking on a lot of different things at one time and not being able to handle it all. And paired with this card, Nine of Pentacles reversed, you may have also just been doing those things out of boredom. You may have just rushed into doing a lot of things, into accepting so many opportunities, and not saying no to others, taking on more burdens than you can handle, or even just having a lot of different hobbies in which you split yourself apart. You've done all these things out of boredom because you have yet to find your life purpose in your life. You've yet to find your soul purpose. And so that leads us up to Nine of Wands. With that energy of you having taken on so many different things, you're now going to be really looking at those things and breaking them down. You're going to finally be able to narrow down your options and choose one or two things, one or two areas of your life to focus on. And this is going to be something that is very good for you. It's going to bring a lot of things in your life full circle. It's going to bring you that moment that you've been wanting. You've been wanting to have this epiphany moment in which you realize this is what I am supposed to be doing. And this moment will come when you finally consolidate your efforts into one or two things to focus on. Because all of those things that you were doing, all of those tasks, all of those different hobbies, they created a barrier, a wall in front of you and prevented you from really just focusing on what you should be doing. It did not allow you to have clarity in your life. And those are the things that really made you feel imbalanced. Your masculine and feminine energies, you just feeling imbalanced within yourself because you just had way too much to handle lately. And I see the energy here with tenacity and adaptation both reversed of you just not being able to let go of certain things, of you wanting to rush ahead unnecessarily, of you wanting to push ahead. There are times in which we need to release and let go of certain things, and maybe you held on to all those different things because you thought that you were adapting to a situation. You held on to all of those different things in the name of trying to see what works for you. But you have some clarity coming to you soon that really allows you to see what it is that you need to let go. So in the process of you, let's say, situation happens after situation, and you take on new behaviors, you take on new patterns in your life. All of these different things add up, and you probably did not think to let them go because at the time you didn't think of them as negative behaviors or negative habits, negative patterns, but now you're going to be receiving clarity about the things that you're doing that you need to release, the things that you need to let go, that you don't need to hold on to anymore. Perhaps you're working on your career and you have your hand in a lot of different pots. And you continue to indulge in all of those different things because you felt that you were growing in some way, and you were figuring out what you like, what you don't like. However, now's the time to consolidate. That time is coming. New opportunity is coming for you very soon. What I am seeing is, out of all the things that you are interested in, all of those things you have your hands in, an opportunity is going to present itself for one of those. That is how you will know that that is what you should be focusing on. So group 3, this is very much a career life reading. So yeah, keep that in mind. Look out for that moment in which you are presented with an opportunity related to something you are doing. That is what you should be focusing on. That is going to allow you to see what your mission in this world is, what it is that you should be doing in your life. That is the moment that you've been waiting for. So know that moment is coming soon. You're going to be connecting with others with this opportunity. So it's going to be some kind of project, some kind of community work, collaboration of some sort. And you are going to have a hand in organizing it. They need you for your nature, in which you are very practical and organized in how you do things. You're definitely going to contribute to the project in a way that makes things structured. You will add that additional structure, you will help to lay the foundation of whatever it is that this project is. You're going to they want you to fine-tune what it is that they're working on also. Because like I mentioned, you are a bit of a perfectionist. And so whatever opportunity that's coming your way, it's there. It's presented itself to you because you possess the qualities to make it grow, group 3. So be confident and assured in that. With that being said, I'm going to pull some additional cards. Ooh. For you, let's see. Okay, we have, this is not a game. So definitely take the opportunity that presents itself to you very seriously, because it is definitely going to change your life. This is going to be something that comes out of nowhere as a surprise to you. It's going to grab your attention. Definitely take heed of this. It is very important for your development and you having that epiphany moment in your life for your soul purpose, for your life purpose that you've been wanting. And then as a side note, how do you show love to yourself? Amidst you having your hand in all these different pots and doing all these different things, you've been neglecting yourself, group 3. You have not been taking care of your well-being, and your spirit team wants you to get more into that. So you're stepping into that energy where you're going to be taking care of yourself more, because you're going to have more clarity about the things that you are doing, why it is that you engaged in certain behaviors and patterns in the past. And that clarity is going to give you the drive that you need to be able to redirect all that lost energy, all that energy that you put into all of these different things. That energy is going to come back to you in the form of self-love. Oh, listen to that song. Such a perfect moment. Alright, so now I'm going to pull a few cards for you. It's definitely going to be magical for you when you find out what your life purpose is. Right, pen, new job or career. So yeah, there's definitely an opportunity coming your way related to one of the things that you have your hands in, one of your interests, one of your many varied interests. Right, bull, do not back down from opposition, so show strength and fortitude. So this opportunity may be something that presents a set of challenges for you to overcome. It may be a little stressful or difficult at first, but you're definitely going to get through it. We have gong, an exciting event, so definitely related to the new job or career, the opportunity that is coming towards you. We have woman, so a woman may present you with this opportunity. And secret admirer. It's a very random message for you. So there is someone who is looking at you, who is admiring you. It could even be related to this opportunity. This person probably has been looking at you, looking at the things that you're doing, looking at your work, or just observing you. And that is the reason why they are coming towards you. And then lastly, we have casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So with this new opportunity, know that the end of a situation is coming, the end of something that you've been dealing with. This definitely probably relates to just the end of you engaging in these behaviors, having all these different hobbies and interests that distract you. You laying that mindset to rest and just re-emerging into a new version of yourself. So group 3, I hope you enjoy the reading. If so, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. I do free live readings every now and then, so if you subscribe, you'll get notification of when I go live. With that being said, I will see you in my next video. Stay golden. And peace out. Hi group 4, welcome to your reading. So let's start with the initial card that you have. Actually, before I get into this, I just want to say this deck is very special to me. It's the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot. And if you chose this deck for your reading, this is going to be very much related to your spirituality, how you connect with yourself internally, how you express yourself externally, and your connection. It'll go into your connection with your spirit guides and your higher self. So if you chose this reading, you are healing very spiritually. You are getting deeper into your spiritual practices. You are connecting more with your spirit team right off the bat is what I want to say. But if we get into the start of your reading, we have Nanan Buklu La Flambeau. This card is really just the Two of Wands. And as you can see, the older woman is or person is spitting these fireballs onto the foreheads or these people's third eye. And I would assume that She is someone who is a mentor, priestess, has some kind of a lot of spiritual power. She's guiding these people towards realizing within themselves. And so that is what you are, that's the state that you're currently in right now, group 4. You are realizing your spiritual power. You are stepping more into your spiritual practice. You are becoming more balanced with your regular everyday life and your spirituality. So you're finding balance in that. You're also listening more to your intuition. This card right here, this is the High Priestess. These two cards combined tell me you're listening to your intuition a lot more, and you may even be on the path towards meeting a spiritual teacher or even getting initiated into a spiritual practice. You may find yourself in a position where people come to you for advice about things that are not of this realm. They may even just come to you for advice about regular things because they see you as a person in their group of friends who is very wise, who kind of follows their gut feeling all the time, and who just kind of knows things ahead of time. So that is the energy that you are stepping into. So in the past, that would mean for me that you probably used to feel, or maybe even currently you're transitioning away from this energy, but you may have used to feel that you are not connected to your inner self, to your higher self. Maybe you have always just been trying to find a spiritual teacher or mentor, but know that you are definitely headed towards that energy. You're headed towards knowledge that is coming towards you. You're headed towards attaining the knowledge that you've been wanting. This card represents the Chariot. So moving ahead, moving forward, and you notice there are others around her. This person is becoming possessed by the spirit she's about to be ridden. And so you are definitely attracting more people that you connect with on a spiritual level. You are attracting another family, possibly, in which you engage in more spiritual practices or things of that nature with. We have the Ace of Pentacles, represented by Olodumare, which is in Yoruba cosmology, God. And this just reinforces the fact that you will be connected more to your higher self and to your spirit team. And I think this is more saying like you're going to be receiving an influx of clarity very soon regarding just an influx of clarity in how you operate in your daily life. And that clarity will bring some kind of revelation in regards to something you are trying to decide between, something that has been disturbing you mentally. So I'm picking up on a very specific situation that you will be getting clarity from, some kind of obstacle that has occurred. You don't know which direction to take. And it's kind of tugging at your heart. You're not really sure what to really do. However, Spirit Team wants you to know that you will be receiving that clarity soon. And this is one of the ways in which you're going to be healing this situation that you are moving, that you will be moving ahead with, that you will finally be able to decide on or just overcome is something that you are meant to experience. This is part of your healing journey. So if you are currently experiencing yourself being at a crossroads right now with something, unable to make a decision, or just experiencing something that's very challenging, something that is disturbing you emotionally, know that you are meant to experience this because it is going to assist you in your journey towards healing. This situation is what is prompting you to listen more to your inner feeling, listen more to your intuition, and to pray more. Definitely get with these cards, with all of the white present, that you definitely need to call on your spirit team, call on your ancestors more for help. So you are healing in the fact that you are reaching out more to them, you are praying more, you're just getting more attuned to the energies around you, to the energies that are assisting you. And so with this ritual card, you definitely need to get more into performing rituals for yourself if you are into that. And if not, I would suggest maybe even creating your own, or considering the thought of doing some kind of ritual that will help you move past whatever it is that you are going through. Because what you are going through is definitely a challenge for you. You're having a hard time kind of getting through it, persevering through it. So what I'm getting is that you can do some kind of ritual, do some kind of candle work, some kind of spiritual bath, or even a set of prayers to help you to ask for assistance in helping you push through this challenge that you find yourself facing right now. All right, so here we have Moon, 9th house, seeking, and Saturn, which represents wisdom. So you're definitely, like I said, connecting more with your intuition. You used to be in a space where you were not able to, or you did not trust yourself, where you also just did not have much structure or discipline with the things that you do in your life. And you are definitely entering a phase where you are seeking different truths in your life. You're seeking stability, you're seeking some kind of element of spirituality that you feel is going to help balance you in some way. You are seeking some kind of mentorship, a teacher, someone who can aid you on your spiritual journey. And I want you to know that that is definitely coming towards you, Group 4. That is definitely coming towards you. And so I'm going to pull some additional cards to give us extra messages. All right, we have Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin from Harry Potter. So you are definitely finding your spiritual tribe soon. You are definitely finding a group of people that you will probably enter a stage of initiation with, a stage of enlightenment with, in your spiritual path. That is coming soon. It seems as though this is something you've been wanting for a very long time. And I don't know if you are looking into just many different kinds of spiritual practices or even other religions, but it seems as though you've been searching for your place, your niche when it comes to spirituality for a very long time. And I want you to know that the cards want to reassure you that that is coming. So this is kind of off topic, but this is a card of a woman twerking, and it's just telling you to try and loosen up and have a little bit of fun. You may be focusing too heavily on your spiritual practices, on the spiritual journey you're trying to overtake. And your spirit team wants you to know that you need to always establish balance. And you can balance out your life by just having a little bit of fun. That is definitely needed. I'm going to pull one more. Oh, I had two more. We have trust the process reversed. So if you have any doubts, allow them to float away, because your spirit team, your spirit guides want you to know that they have a process planned for you. They have a set of synchronicities that you will experience. So know that that is coming. Everything that you're experiencing up to this point is for a reason. It is building upon many different lessons that will culminate into a larger lesson for you to learn that will help push you into your next phase. And then we have Fool's Road Die. This card comes from coming up a lot in my readings. This is a Skyrim reference, a favorite video game of mine. But this card talks about willpower. Having the willpower to do certain things. And since I pulled it with this card, I think it just means try to slow down a little bit. You don't need to search so badly for this sense of enlightenment that you're looking for. It's coming for you. Let it come naturally. You don't need to force your way into anything, into any group. Okay, because everything that you need, you already have. Whatever is coming towards you, that is what you need. So if you are not finding anything right now, you don't need it in this moment. That's what that means. The reading has already assured you that your new tribe is coming. So when you reach a point to which you have learned the lessons that you need to learn, and then you need to fill in a certain gap, that is when your spirit team, your spirit tribe of people on the same level as you will come. So just know that. And lastly, I'm going to pull a few cards for maybe some messages or something to come soon. Just extra messages to accompany this reading on what you are healing from. Let's see. All right, we have egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. Club, someone will try and make you do something against your will. And ladder, climbing towards success. Let me move these. Okay, we also have bread, purity of prosperity and abundance. And then I had shark. Take care, there will be a loss of material wealth. This is reversed. So I think this represents something you experienced in the past. You may have lost money in the past, maybe you've overspent or had to pay off a debt in some way. But know that because you've done that, because you've cleared out what you needed to clear out financially, you will be getting that money back through an opportunity. You will be getting that soon. And then this is kind of off to the side. We have someone who will try to do something, make you do something against your will. So when it relates to what I'm talking about as far as finding your spirit team, finding your spirit tribe, be wary of phonies. Be wary of people who are not what they appear to be. There are people who prey on those who they know are seeking desperately to belong. So Like I said earlier, you need to, group 4, you need to trust the process and tone it down on the amount of effort you're putting in, honestly, because you might be you put out so much energy that, you know, others will pick up on that and see and come towards you. So as you tone down your eagerness, your desperate need to find your group, that your spiritual house or whatever, as you tone that down, know that what you really need is coming. And so you can avoid any charlatans, any posers, by simply reeling things back a bit and just allowing things to naturally flow to you. Alright, group 4, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If so, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more. I do free live readings every now and then, so if you subscribe to my channel, you'll get a notification of when I go live next time, and you'll be able to get a free reading. With that being said, I will see you in my next video. Stay golden and peace out.